Let me say something that most people don't want to hear. If you keep giving to everyone, you'll eventually have nothing to give to the people who actually deserve it in your life. This is a hard truth that I had to learn and continue to learn each and every day. You just can't afford to give to everyone. Because when you give with your cup empty, you end up giving emptiness to yourself, to those that you love, and those around you that pour into you. You're giving yourself a pattern of depletion, reminding yourself that you're unworthy of having the things that you earned. You're teaching yourself to live without because you gave to someone else. The people that you love in your life will suffer because of it. If you continue to give to any and everyone and you're not picky, this will deplete you and your loved ones. You must be intentional with who you give to. If you keep letting people drain you, these are the type of people who never pour back into you but know that you pour into them. This pattern will continue until you break it. If you keep letting people drain you and pour nothing into you, then something important and valuable happens. The people who are worthy of your love, your time, your effort, they don't receive it because you have nothing left to give. It's not because you don't care. It's literally because your cup is more than empty now. Because you're so drained, overwhelmed, and overstimulated because you've given to so many people who did not deserve it and left behind the people who do. You have to learn to say no because this type of pattern is not fair to you, nor is it fair to the ones that you love. Saying no is hard. Trust me, I know. I'm an empath. I'm a highly sensitive person. But saying no is completely necessary, especially for people like you who are natural-born givers. But with being a natural-born giver, many people forget to give back to you. You must be aware and have discernment of those that pour into you. Those who being around them just pours back into you, gives back to you, nurtures you. Those are the people that you give back to. Saying no doesn't mean you don't care. In a lot of cases, it means you actually do. It means you care about the ones around you. It means that you care about your loved ones, the ones who play a big role in your life, those that check in on you. And a lot of the times, some of these people that we give to, or they're always asking for things, are in a cycle of being without, because they know that you're going to clean up the mess for them, because they know that they can just run to you and you would fix it. But you have become an enabler in those type of situations where you clean up their mess and they never figure out how to clean it up themselves. Say no. No. It is powerful in so many ways. Saying no can leave your family, your loved ones, full, can feed your family and not wonder where it's going to come from. If when you say yes, it means you will be without and your family and your loved ones will be without, you're not truly saying yes. You're telling yourself and your loved ones no, so that you can tell someone else yes. This can be necessary in some situations, but you do it too often. You must have enough discernment to know when you have to say no. Some people will continue to come to you over and over again, waiting to be rescued, but never there when you need the rescuing, never there to ask you how your day went, never there to simply give you a hug or a hello, only there to ask, only there to take. Those people are not always worthy, and you know that, yet you continue to be in this cycle of unloving yourself. When you step in to these people's lives and you help them, people who have been in the same cycle, people who have never learned how to clean up their own messes, you're not helping them as much as you think you are. You're teaching them to remain in a cycle of not understanding their own power, of helping themselves and loving themselves. You're teaching them to unlove themselves in their lives. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for one person is tell them no. Allow them to know that you do believe in them. It may not be something they want to hear, but it is extremely valuable. Saying no allows them to grow, allows them to develop their own power, their senses of responsibility, allows them to develop themselves into a powerful being. Or maybe they'll ask somebody else. That's their choice. But it also allows you to take back your power, and that's what matters. Let people take responsibility over their own lives, especially when they always find you to be their rescuer. Protect your cup. Honor your energy. Because when your cup is full, you can pour into the people who truly matter in your life, who truly love you. And that is where your power and your purpose flows its best. May you recognize where you are in your life right now and breathe in your power. And have the courage to say no, or at least not yet. I love you. Dear healer, may you give yourself the grace you need to say no, to know when it's not your burden to carry. If you would like to take your healing journey a step further, be sure to check out my book, Healers Break to Heal, The Guide to Forgiveness Workbook. This book can build your self-love and courage.